Hello, everybody. This is a little weird. It's a quick overlay that Aaron threw together for us. It's pretty sweet. It's super cool. So, what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna hang out and have Aaron make her character on stream right now. This should be a lot of fun. So, at certain points in time, we'll just talk about it, I guess. I don't know. This is the first time ever doing this with somebody, so we're just gonna figure out this uncharted waters. And Ollie's here. Ollie's here for moral support.
I am the.
Hey, Ollie, can I get a 5?
Observer.
Can I get a 5, Ollie? Can you give me a low 5?
Which way is it?
Right there. Perfect.
It's this way.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes. Aaron, come on, let's do it. Yes. Oh.
What are we doing?
Oh,
you
drop
here?
your
Like
hands.
this?
Yeah.
Like
it's,
this?
it's good.
No,
Yeah, it's
stop.
good.
We're being very white right now.
I'm like raising the
We're
roof.
being extremely white.
Yes.
I believe the term is Caucasian. Okay. No. All right. I'm sorry. Important things. Let's make characters.
All right, characters.
Sorry, that was all me. Bad Scott.
100%.
That was Dad Scott. That was Dad Scott right there.
Oh, yeah. All right. All right. So, anyways, Aaron.
Yeah.
What if you decided to play?
Well, I had 3 different ideas.
I know.
I rolled out the dinosaur. No, fuck the dinosaur.
Whoa.
No, I know. It's your favorite. It's
Okay,
your favorite.
that's the one I was rooting for, the dinosaur. So
I know.
am now just.
I'm sorry.
You know what? So apparently I'm a nobody. That's cool.
Yeah, no.
Whatevs.
Forget you, Scott.
So I'm not here
By
anymore.
the way,
So
for context-
Ollie was representing the bard and you're representing the other one. So.
by the way, for chat, Scott was super supportive of the dinosaur. He really wanted it, but no, not gonna happen. I'm sorry. For years he wanted the dinosaur, but no.
I tried to get you to play this
I'm
character
sorry.
many years ago.
I
So
know.
many years ago.
Many years ago.
I forgot about it, but that's okay.
I know. That's
So.
okay. But no. So, it's either gonna be a House Kundarark, Dwarven Noble,
Yep.
a whatchamacallit? Oh,
Or.
was it? No, sorry, a Hobgoblin,
Yeah.
Bardic Noble,
Yeah.
Of course.
and what was the third one?
It was,
might have been.
it was hold on. It was
dinosaur.
a
I think
it was a
the
bard
dinosaur
noble
one, I think.
hobgoblin. It was a dwarven banker.
Dwarven Noble Banker. I think I rolled. Did I roll the dinosaur? There was another one too.
You ruled the dinosaur out. There was 3. There was only 3 options.
See, I might
Dinosaur
roll the
was 3
dinosaur
on the
already.
thing you
Yeah,
posted
fuck the
earlier.
dinosaur. No, forget the dinosaur.
I mean, I'm
Forget
not.
what happened.
So there's 2 options.
2 options. Oh, it was a Valinor elf, but I think we're gonna nix that one right away.
Oh, okay, Valinor elf. I feel like if Valinor elf and the hobgoblin already in the party would not get along well.
Yeah,
That
I
would
think we're
not
gonna
go
nix that one
smoothly.
already.
Yeah, 2
So
very warrior
basically-
races.
It's gonna come down to, do you want this game to be more Dragon Mark House focused, or do you want it to be more Hobgoblin focused?
You know that I can run with either of them. Eric would
know you
totally
can either.
appreciate you going more hobgoblin. I'm warning
He
you.
would.
He's
I already
probably,
told
if
him.
you're playing a female, he's probably gonna hit on you.
Oh, actually, Scott.
We get to
already
watch some
discussed it.
awesome
I'm actually
nerd
gonna play
weeble.
his half sister that he already has in his backstory.
I mean, that's okay. You can totally play his half sister. He's a hobgoblin. That's
Yeah.
not abnormal.
There's
They're
a
weird.
Hobgoblin already in his backstory.
No, I get that, but he can
Yeah.
still marry his half sister.
That's gross. That's weird. We're not
It's
gonna do it.
not that weird. I mean, just think.
No.
Ask Ollie. What did his people do for like hundreds of years?
Weird.
First of all, how dare you?
Ollie. You said the
Also,
French.
There's absolutely
God.
no inbreeding on the Aeronal Isles. That's my people.
So yeah, Scott, I was gonna leave up to you. Hobgoblin or Dragon Mark House?
Okay.
I
My
know
opinion.
Ollie, what's
I
your
know
opinion?
Dragon Mark House better.
First of all, tell us more about the house.
Okay,
I
yeah.
think they
Okay.
mentioned before. Did they make the bomb arrow?
Okay, I'm going to answer that and say, Aaron, I want you to sum up both characters, basics of them, in one paragraph for each,
cool.
about 4 sentences for each, and then we'll help you out. House Kundarark, to answer your question, that's the dwarven house that she's referring to. That is the banking clan. Dwarves in this world don't have these big bushy beards. They have beards almost exactly like what I have right here. Very clean cut, strong lines to it. You know what I mean? Very tight to their face. They don't have time to waste fiddling with their beard. They just keep it clean. They keep it sharp, so on and so forth. Almost no women ever have beards in this world, and they're just like, we protect all the money everywhere. We are dwarven bankers. You know, that sort of a thing. So we gotta get better music in the backgrounds. So that's that. Erin, describe both characters. 1 paragraph each. Go.
Okay, both characters. So first of all, House Kundark. Love it. Love the banker idea. I would totally either go Abjuration Wizard, but that runs the risk of running very close to Odette and also Stalbor, who is a support wizard. Focusing on Abjuration spells. Early level ones include Alarm and other defensive spells. They're buffing spells. And the other one, being the Hobgoblin Noble, she'd be a bard. I'm less inclined to say how she would be built mechanically, just because when we built the character it was in 3.5, and I'm not entirely certain what.
I just remember what that character is.
Yeah, remember
that was also a long time ago.
We built that character.
Yeah.
3.5, long time
Wow.
ago. We've been playing D&D a long time ago. Like 4 years ago. Maybe College of Lore. Maybe not even a bard at all. Maybe cleric.
Okay, so if we're going
We'll
to
see.
go, the Hobgoblin's obviously the bard.
Definitely noble.
Yep. Noble, obviously bard. The House Kundarark, I don't think I don't think we should do that one. I honestly, I mean, I know it all depends on how you want to play her, but I almost feel like if you want to stay magic, Ollie, your opinion on this one, but if you want to stay magic, I'm thinking, chat, please feel free to jump in. If you want to stay magic, I'm kind of thinking maybe a sorcerer, because then you can have
You
your
were saying
charisma.
you liked the look of
I'm
Frank
playing- I
Sorcerer.
think- So if we play Kundarark, I could totally do like an Earth Sorcerer,
That'd be
which
cool.
I think is so much better than the
You
Abjuration
played
Sorcerer.
such a shitty Earth Sorcerer recently because you got handed
did.
one in the middle of like a last second,
did.
please save us, Aaron.
Exactly.
Things are falling apart. You
But
could do it
it's
so much
very
better.
mechanically similar to Odette.
So I mean, but who cares? I mean, it's
Okay.
not gonna feel like
Sorry.
Odette. She's not gonna have Odette's personality. She's not gonna be like, oh, I'm
No,
better
she's
than
gonna
all
be
of you
way
guys.
bitchier
Look
than
like-"
Odette. It's gonna be fantastic.
Oh,
Yeah, I
God,
like-
Okay.
I like the
I
idea
say
of
bard.
women.
Let's go with the bard.
But at the same time,
Oh,
my
she's
opinion
gonna
with
be
the
so that
bard
too.
is that it's
They're both
interesting
the
to have. Like,
worst.
Bye, guys. I'm out.
Bye.
I'm back.
it's interesting to have like a hobgoblin woman because you just don't think about that half the time. You
Oh
know?
no, they're
Almost
the
all the
nobles.
hobgoblins we've met have been just like burly
They're
men.
the nobles of Hobgoblin Society. They're the
Yeah.
support. Like they run the government and whatnot. I would totally not mind playing Eric's half sister character. So either one would work.
And then she comes in to try and save him, and we come in to try and save him, and we meet on the battlefield fighting the same day.
Hobgoblin would fit so much better to the story, I feel, which is why I was kind of leaving it up to Scott, which would flow more seamlessly into it.
Yeah, I kind of like the idea. I like the idea of the
both
hobgoblin.
characters.
I really
You
like
do?
the idea of the hobgoblin.
They both fit so well.
Okay.
Mm.
Will is in chat yelling at you. You need to play the bard.
Everyone
he?
is saying bard.
Well,
He's
he's
doing
actually asking
He
you to
might
be
not
his
be a
twin
bard.
brother. He's actually asking you to be his twin brother.
Oh, I could do it too.
That's a male fighter that actually
You
fought in
could
the
be
war.
Salvo-
Salvo's
that.
dad. Like Salvo's parents are alive.
Okay, I say nix the Kundarark dwarf. I feel as though that's going to be. I feel like
love that character,
concept.
though.
I agree with you, but going with the
No.
mechanics of 5.0, 5e, where there's
It's
not many
fucking
concepts,
5e.
it's too convoluted of a concept for us to make function well. Because you want to play almost a non-combat character, but there's no non. Like I tried to do that recently, and when Ollie was DMing, and another PC wanted to murder me. So I say we nix the Kundarark, and now we have two options again. This time it's the dwarven fighter built entirely differently, maybe even a dwarven paladin or something built entirely differently,
Yeah.
being his brother, right? But not Ollie's, but being Will's brother. Hey, Luca's brother. But then there's that God. Then there's that Hobgoblin Bard, and she was very attractive if I remember correctly.
She was cool. I love it. I can't find that email.
Draw an
chain we
attractive
had,
hobgoblin woman.
by the way.
That's possible.
I don't know if I used a different email for it or what, but I cannot find.
There are
The
also some
information I'll put on the
cool, weird
card.
new bard types. Don't know if they'd be interesting.
No, yeah, they
Right.
would be interesting. They would potentially work. I don't know if she'd want them though. Okay, so before we
problem
go
with the
down that
Hobgoblin Bard-
avenue, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, the problem with the Hobgoblin Bard is that I don't know what like college I would be.
Exactly. That's what.
That's
why I'm
okay.
looking
We
at
No
can
idea.
we
other
can figure
Carnival.
that out. We can jump down that rabbit hole if that's the way we go. First, we have to make the first decision. We have a human fighter type that would be. I feel as a ranger might be really good and go in like if they're already injured, you can fuck them up better. So like Luca goes in there because he always hits everything. Luca injures them, and then you with a combination of Toll the Dead and the big game hunter or whatever it's called. If your opponent's injured, do an extra D8
Colossus
damage.
Slayer?
Colossal Slayer, thank you. Combination of those, so you guys could destroy everything, right? So
No, if I were playing a ranger, I'd be the halfling dinosaur.
okay, doesn't
Fine.
have to be so Luca's brother or Eric's sister.
I'm not gonna be Luca's brother.
What? No,
No.
why not?
We're gonna nix that. We're gonna nix that.
Then I think we're down to the Hobgoblin Bard.
All right, we're gonna play that then.
Okay,
Which is
do
weird
we all
because
do we all
I
feel
think
good about
I
this?
know-
Is a Hobgoblin Bard?
I don't know. I love the Dragon Mark houses, and I'm so looking forward to like playing a part of that. But it's fine.
So
I don't know.
We still will have some of that, you know. We still have Denise.
I know. It's fine.
so is there or isn't there Hobgoblin Bard happening?
Let's go Hobgoblin Bard. I do like the concept.
So that's what we're deciding. We
Yeah.
want Hobgoblin Bard. That's what's happening now.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm
I just
looking right
I
now.
just want to confirm before I get all excited about this about what you're playing. I want to confirm Hobgoblin Bard.
Will you say it for the record, please?
Will you say it for the record? You are definitively going to play a Hobgoblin Bard.
We're gonna play a Hobgoblin Noble.
Hobgoblin Noble Bard. Bam. Let's get some
Whatever that
Let's
may
get some Cal
class may
Thanos up
be.
in here. Let's get some Cal Thanos up in here. We made it. It happens. Some Cal Thanos up in here celebrating. Awesome. Hobgoblin Bard. That's what she's doing. Yeah, Cal Thanos. All right. Joke's over. Stats time. We are doing the
Alright, I can just go
Fine,
over
fine.
the new Bard colleges to see if they have any spicy, interesting things.
I can already tell you, I didn't care for the new ones.
The Glamour and Whispers.
Whispers was kind of cooler to me than the other ones.
Whispers, I
Whispers-
think, could work for a Hobgoblin Bard
It's
type
gonna
idea.
be- If I go Bard, it'll be Whispers or Lore.
There's also Herald, the one in Skag, but I have no idea what it does.
I don't know.
Oh no, that's not even a rule set. That's just that exists. Thanks. There's no bards. Okay, never mind.
I don't even know what you're saying right now, Ollie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, you can't see because of the sun. It's Adventurer's Guide. I wanted to know if there was a new bard type in it.
Oh,
and
I have that book.
It doesn't have a new bard type. It has a new type for like every other caster but bard.
Gotcha.
It has new musical instruments if you want to use them.
Oh, I made a mistake. Let me
Probably won't be using
fix that mistake.
instruments in combat.
Yeah, I was imagining.
It'll
that.
probably be oratory.
Yeah, I like bards that don't just play their lute. You know.
I
I've always
also
wanted. One of
like-
the ideas of the character I was gonna play for this was the actor bard. I think. The famous actor from another land.
I'm also gonna look at cleric, because he's a Hobgoblin noble, not necessarily a bard, and cleric would be better for this. It worked well for 3.5.
Wait, so you're not necessarily a bard. You're just being bard-esque. But I liked the idea of the bard.
I know you did.
Yeah.
But
That's why
I
we did it
liked
originally.
the idea of the bard.
I am playing a Hobgoblin noble woman.
I don't know if I like the way you're redefining this character. I don't know if
Yeah,
I
I
appreciate
know.
it.
No, I know. It's okay. But there are less options for bard in 5th edition. Cleric.
Chan is telling us that there's 2 more bard types. I just need to find
Oh,
them.
are there?
Satire and Swords.
Oh,
Actually,
I do remember
I've
those.
heard of, but I don't remember where they are.
William, shut up.
Shut up, Will. Nobody wants to hear you. Nobody wants to hear you.
You could have been in the chat.
Do a little Google through for a second.
Where is the? You know what's funny? I was literally just Googling where the rules are for hobgoblins in 5e, but I'm not very
here it is.
smart
You wrote
because I wrote them.
Yeah, College of Swords and College of Satire. Both of which, at a glance, seem pretty. Oh yeah, I remember this. This is where you have the scout fighter that I remember discussing with one of my characters, and they were like, "I'm not playing that ever." Yes, I do remember this existing. So instead of being a bard who's sneaky about swords, you're a bard who's pretty obvious about swords. Satire is the jester one. Yes, jester maybe not so much, but you could flavor it to be like incredible dexterity and stuff instead of being a derp.
You said a derp. Awesome. So let's see. Hobgoblins, what they get is +2 to
They're
con,
also in Volo's Guide.
and then you would be a Dakani like Eric if you're going to be his half sister, which is +1 to your intelligence, as opposed to the ones that get strength or the ones that get dexterity. So +2 con, +1 intelligence. Are you cool with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So let's do this. So I'm pulling up the point buy right now. I'm going to start fiddling with this. So does anything have +2 con, +1 intelligence out of all the races? I don't think there is there?
Oh.
But dwarf gets very similar. Dwarf gets +2 con, +1 wisdom. So we just kind of like fiddle with that as a means of seeing it. So we're gonna work with that as our method. So give me 1 second. I know there's a Volo's guide that did it, but I actually wrote my own, and you can see it in the link.
It's pretty similar.
Yeah, it's very similar.
It's just
actually.
a little bit tweaked.
Yeah. I like to tweak them.
Still got saving face and stuff.
Yep, I love the saving face ability. That was wicked awesome.
Be pretty fun for a bard.
It is pretty fun for a bard as well. Yep, pretty much anything that feels bardy you want to keep up in there. You know what I mean?
And gameplay-wise, going College of Swords or College of Whispers means you're a bit more of a fighter, which is useful because you already have a slightly useless support wizard. Being another slightly useless support bard might not be very good for survival purposes.
Erin, what charisma are you shooting for?
Doesn't matter to me. Not important.
Okay, so we're gonna go with 14. Because you're not necessarily a bard, so let's hover at a 12 for now.
Hold on. So what my character to do is to be able to yell at people commands and have them react. There might be a wizard archetype that does that. Diviner.
Divinist.
Can they give people divinist? Can they give people bonuses in the rolls already, or no?
Oh, it
might be
does
confused
exist.
on that.
It's one of the old ones that might be kind of really outdated now.
Retconned?
Yeah, let me check.
Because it would be like duck, or like block that attack.
I have no idea where it would be.
You know who does that? The bard.
Yeah. Bard
Cutting
does that?
cutting words.
Yeah.
It's a bard.
Cutting words
It's a
does
bard
that?
of
Cutting
lore.
words.
And being a bard of lore would make sense if you know like a lot about
Yeah.
like your family's history and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
I think we just kind of arced back to bard.
Okay, let's do that then. That's fine.
Is there anything else that has that ability? I'm not trying to pinhole you here.
No, that's fine.
I know there is, but I can't think of it.
I was thinking
Tumbling
the
fool
divinist
at third
though,
level,
but
your master
we...
variety. I'm just
That's for
reading.
the College of Satire, the Jester one.
Oh yeah. I don't know. It's nifty, but I just don't see
Yeah.
that's
It
the way
doesn't
you're
fit
playing her. Yeah.
The situation.
Yeah, it doesn't fit as well.
Yeah.
And the divinist, we played that wrong for so long, Scott.
Hmm.
Does it apply?
I mean,
or
I know
no?
it exists in
What do you
5th
mean?
edition, I just
I
can't
can't
find
remember how it works. Well, the divinist, we played it wrong for a while with.
But
Nick.
then we retconned it. Then we understood it better.
I don't remember how we understood it better. I can't remember the actual ruling.
You roll the two
Never
rolls
saw
at the
that.
beginning of the day, and you can apply them. I think Nick was just applying them to more things than you were allowed to.
Okay.
That's all. So
it. Is it in what?
I can look
Let
it
me
up
look
real
at it
quick
really
and see what it is. But
Yeah.
all right, you want me
No,
to
it's
see
not warm
so
up.
what it does? Oh, I have a PHB right here. What?
Do you know what's
I was
a
about
really
to Google.
a really cool new wizard type is what was it? Essentially Wizard of Law.
I
one
would
of those
totally
different
play an
games.
Arcanist, by the way, but they suck in 5e. And
They do suck in 5e, sadly.
But there's
I
a
think-
there's a like a Wizard of Knowledge,
think-
and they can do some crazy.
I mean, it's
cool-
nifty. I
Well,
know,
so
what you're,
useful
I know what you're
stuff.
talking about. It's still just not like,
Hi.
when they do it. When they don't represent it well enough in 5e, I'm like, I'd rather not play it. You know,
like,
I'm like,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
I think
Nice
Wizards
try,
is
but-
trying to have their cake and eat it too
Hmm.
by not having a fully fledged crafting system, and then
Exactly.
having a class that's focused on crafting. It's just it doesn't work.
Aaron, I know what he was doing. He was applying it even after he knew that like you have to apply it before you know
see.
if the result was successful or not, and he was not adhering to that rule.
Okay.
That's what it came down
And-
to.
What is cutting words?
Cutting words is
Cutting words
is
is like
go ahead.
reverse bardic inspiration, basically. You do it to the enemy, and it lowers their chance to hit.
Yep, or lowers their saving throw. One of the coolest things you can do with cutting words is you
Alright.
cast a will save ability on somebody and then immediately make them take like a d6 or a d8 penalties to that exact will save that you're making them roll. I literally just had Bear Taffy do that on Lost Initiative to an incredible result. So
Yeah.
Alright.
One
he did
in
it
line
against
Wednesday
he
game
did
does
it against a devil. Sorry, he didn't realize that devils actually have advantage in all magic saves. So that's why like none of the abilities that they were doing was working on it because they have advantage in all saves. So you know, there's that.
All right. Well, let's go with the Bardic of Lore then.
Okay, Erin. So charisma now becomes a super important stat for you.
It does.
Sadly, the highest you can get on it as being a this race is a 15 with point buy. So did you want to hover at a 14, or do you want to go up to a 15 so you can get a +1 later on for one reason or another?
Go to 15.
Go to 15 for now. Okay, cool. What's your what other stats do you care about? Do you want a high dexterity or a nimble orc? You get the +2 con, which is cool. But
Or
hobgoblin, whatever, they all look the same.
they're completely different.
Just kidding.
Completely different. But yeah, let's go with dexterity as secondary stat.
Okay, so we're gonna hover dexterity at a 14 for now, but that's extremely high and eating up a lot of your points. So your con, I'm gonna hover that at a 10, which gives you a 12 naturally. We're gonna get your intelligence and do you care more about being wise or smart? I imagine it's smart since your brother's already wise.
Smart, because I never play wise characters.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a 13 intelligence,
I'm not
which
capable of it.
I'm going to give you a 13 intelligence, which, unlike what you're seeing right here on the screen, it's actually going to be a +1 intelligence instead of +1 wisdom, and that's because you're playing a hobgoblin of Dakani Empire as opposed to a hill dwarf, in case somebody just popped in to watch. Anyway, so that gets you to a 14 intelligence. Wisdom, I can sit at a 10. Your strength is currently sitting at an 8. Do you want to up that, or do you not mind being a frail little weakling hobgoblin?
That's fine.
That's fine?
I don't mind. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So let's get that to an 8. Let's keep that at the 8. You still have 2 points remaining. So where you're sitting at right now is 8, 14, 12, 14, 10, 15. Obviously that 15 cannot be touched up.
Any
only down.
higher.
Yeah.
Just put that strength up. That's fine.
So you want the strength at the 10?
Yeah, that's fine.
I can make another suggestion if you wanted to sit on odds. You can make
Go for it.
your 13 your dex a 15. That way at level 4, if you chose ability scores as opposed to a feat, you can make both your dex and charisma a 16 same time.
Okay.
Does that
let's
sound
do that.
enticing?
That sounds good.
Awesome. That's where you're sitting. So if you want to I have to give you a character sheet over in roll 20.
You do.
Oh
I can't
no.
see any of that, by the way.
I'm a bad dungeon master.
You
Bad.
are, but it's fine.
Oh. Wow. You're supposed to say, no, you're the greatest dungeon master.
Oh,
dare
no,
you?
you're bad.
How dare you
killed my
kill my
character.
character?
You
Oh.
killed my character? Fuck you. Give me my character sheet back.
Okay. So you're playing the Hobo Bod. Giving this to Rinson, and we're going to give it down to over here so I can actually get that up on screen so people can see that as well. Save changes. Bam. You got it. Cool.
Cool.
Awesome. So it's you. Go right ahead. It's all you. You have it. Browser source.
Have what?
You have your...
Oh, building my character? Oh my god.
Oop, not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. I did not want that. Delete. I have not even looked over at chat in a long while.
I'm
don't
looking
know.
off the chat. Don't worry.
Okay, cool.
Will is
I was like,
trolling.
oh, really? I was like, are you guys, is anything important happening over there? Because I totally stopped looking.
No, it's fine.
Okay, cool.
Will is saying that they can all speak Goblin and Stalbor will just be standing there.
Oh!
Stalbor knows a lot of languages. He used all 4 of them today, but he can't speak Goblin.
That's amazing.
Because he never met a Hobgoblin before he left his damn island. He was like, goblins, they're little small things that live in the forest. And they're like, oh, it's a goblin. Bit
Oh
different.
my god. That is so funny. Okay. So, you. What do you guys, so what are you doing? What you got?
This is the character option I knew least about.
Which one?
So, this is Bard.
Mm.
So we're definitely going Bard of Lore.
So you get
And
extra
my
proficiencies, which is...
It's true. And my stats are already picked out, but they're not placed out for me. Scott, hop on that. Come on.
What do you mean? Oh, you want me to do that? Oh,
You
I'm sorry.
picked my stats.
I was trying. I've been trying like hell
put it on
to
here?
get this up on the screen, but OBS is giving me an issue. This is what happens when you try to add elements while you're live. So your stats over here. What you say, Ollie?
You get extra proficiency through Christians, and then you have expertise on top of that. You're good at stuff. I don't know when you get Jack of all trades. You already have Jack of all trades. You're good at everything, basically.
Yeah, that's fine.
Which is so neat.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, because you're level 2, so you do already have Jack of all trades. which
Level
is...
3? We're level 3, or is she starting at level 3?
Oh, I'm sorry, level 3. My apologies.
Because at level 3 you get cutting words and expertise and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Why is display capture not working? Why display capture? Why do you hate me so?
Oh.
Why don't you want to capture my display?
Let me look up Bard spells, because this is the character concept I was expecting least to do.
No,
You need
Salt.
them dissonant whispers,
No
which
Salt,
I
I
can
was
imagine
gonna
for a
play-
Hobgoblin just being a yell. It's not dissonant about it. It's like, "Grr."
No, it's like your foot is like 2 centimeters out of place. What the fuck is wrong with you? In Ebron, at least.
Are you bitch bard?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I am 100% down for bitch bard.
Awesome.
All right, let's look at this. Bard spells.
Are you?
there's
Are
a
you?
lot of them.
What he says is, "Are you bitch bard?" And
Are
she's
you
like,
bitch bard?
absolutely.
The bitch. The bitch bard.
The bitch bard.
Very important distinction.
Yeah.
But you could get friends as one of your cantrips. If you want.
I could, but I'm not
Well,
going to.
but what Friends does is amazing. So, in this
Yeah.
version. Okay, let's go like that, and then
Cool.
where is it? Get this character sheet up in here.
What do I even have for bard? I don't know bards.
As
Alright,
in spells.
I get 3
Right, look.
cantrips, 4 results. Okay.
You don't have the best cantrip choice though, I'd say.
Yeah.
Terrible. You don't
What do
really have
Hob-
any offensive.
what do
other than-
Hob-
As a
Hobgoblins get?
bard gets some pretty amazing cantrips if I remember correctly. I
Where's
very
the
Yeah, they're not
stuff?
like utility ones, not combat ones. I was thinking.
Bree says Hobgoblin. What do I get for this? Even.
Hmm?
Like, what do Hobgoblins even get in Scott's 5th edition?
Oh, there's a link to it somewhere.
Oh,
I
I'm
actually-
Connie?
I do have the link right here. Hold on.
Okay.
It's gonna screw up my display for a second. But what hobgoblins get is so +2 Constitution,
Two-
Dark Vision. You listening?
cool.
Dark Vision. You're proficient in light armor, medium armor, and shields. Saving face ability, which is wicked cool. That's like based off friends around you. You can get a bonus to whatever it is that you just failed at. And then because you're Dakani, you have +2 intelligence, +1 to your intelligence. You gain proficiency in persuasion. If you already have it, you gain double proficiency. You have proficiency in persuasion for free. But against goblinoids, you have double the bonus. And then you're also proficient in 2 martial weapons of your choice. So you're going to be a lore bard, so you can have cutting words, but you still have medium armor, shields, and 2 martial weapons of your choice. You are a badass lore bard. You are a lore bard that owns. And your martial weapon, obviously one of them is going to have to be I think you actually already have a rapier. So you have to choose other stuff. So, actually, because you can wear medium armor, Aaron, do you really want to make Dex such a focus of yours?
That's a good point. I didn't realize that. Do we want to go strength or con?
I mean, your con's currently a... Did I port that over wrong?
Let me look it over.
I'll look at it. Your con's currently a 12. I ported that over wrong for you. I'm so sorry. Your con's a 12, not a 10. And your intelligence is a 14, not a 13. So I did that wrong.
Let's go strength.
You want to go strength?
Yeah, instead of Dex.
Want to be stronger than your brother?
Strong bard. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, stronger than your brother. So I'm going to go back over to the point buy and fiddle with this for a second. We're going to drop your Dex down to a 10, even though maybe you should have some bonus there. Bring your strength up a bit. Strength sitting at a 14. Oh, I see, because I left your Dex. Because you don't want your Dex to be negative. That'd be bad. You can go 14 strength, 10 Dex. Is that good for you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, 14 strength, 10 Dex. Sounds great. Awesome. So I'll make those adjustments over here. 14. Make this one a 10. Cool. So you obviously know that you have, I'm going to check it on here for you. Persuasion is a skill that you're automatically proficient with. Now, because of your background, what background are you choosing?
I have more options?
No. Sorry, you chose specifically... Oh, I see what you're saying there. Give me 1 second. Again, I'm screwing with my overlay. I'm going to pull this over here so I stop screwing with my overlay. Because I was annoying the crap out of myself doing that. Down to Dakani. So the Dakani lineage, that's because your brother is like, I am all about my Dakani lineage and using that to benefit me and this, and this. You can go with the I'm a noble lineage instead.
Oh, I see.
You know
so instead that I would get not get my bonus to intelligence and not get my bonus to...
No. You misunderstand. I'm talking about backgrounds, not racial...
Yeah, origin.
Yeah, origin.
Oh, so this is racial origin? Like after...
Yeah. So you know how there's elf, and then there's wood elf, high elf, drow, all those? What you're looking at in the homebrew thing, those are like your wood elf, your high elf, your drow. So that's what you chose at Takani.
Oh,
that you're stuck being being his sister. However, your actual background, your mechanical background, you can go with the what's it called, noble, or you can go with the Dakani lineage. Dakani lineage gives you athletics, history, 1 gaming set of your choice, 1 language of your choice, and then that crap, as well as good reputation. Since your family is well known, you can reap the many benefits by flying the flag of your heritage. Even non-goblinoid people in positions of power and privilege are more willing to take a meeting with you and grant you a favor since your family name is synonymous with legendary deeds. For instance, an invitation to a party of nobles or a meeting with the queen can be arranged because of your lineage. The DM decides the extent and effect of these favors, but they should not involve lavish gifts or personal risk to the grantor. That's one thing.
That's not even like a weird hobgoblin voice, because with the little fangs, you could totally give him like a little bit of a lisp.
Yeah, it's true enough. All right.
So which one is more noble?
I'm going to go with the noble one. Noble gives you history and persuasion, so they both... I'm sorry?
Yeah, so let's go with that one.
That gives you history and persuasion. You already have persuasion. Gives you a game inset. That already gives you a game inset. Gives you language. Already gives you a language.
According to the rules, that means I can pick a different one.
Fair enough.
Of my choice.
I'm thinking of reading the feature.
Yeah.
Ooh. So there's 2 features. There's feature... position privilege. Thanks to your noble birth, people are inclined to think the best of you. You're welcome in high society. People assume that you have a right to be wherever you are. Common folk make every effort to accommodate you or avoid your displeasure. And other people have blah, 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 blah. But variance feature, Aaron, retainer.
The knight? Oh, retainer. I know this one.
Yeah. If your character's noble background, you may select this background instead of position of privilege. You have the service of 3 retainers loyal to your family. These retainers can be attendants or messengers, and one might be a major domo. Your retainers are commoners who can perform mundane tasks for you, but they do not fight for you. More or less, you have goblins. You have little goblin bitches.
This is reminding me
Who's
of,
Major
like,
Gomo?
10 Rings.
What'd you say?
Who's Major Gomo?
One of your retainers can be a major domo.
What does that mean?
Major domo. Major domo, the chief steward of a large house.
Yeah.
Oh, fine. Yeah, let's do that then. Absolutely.
Cool. So noble
Sounds good.
backgrounds, because you already have persuasion, you're able to pick a different skill instead of persuasion. It has to be within your class skills, though. So now, as a bard, you have, I believe, 3 class skills of choice. So now you have to choose 4 because you already have persuasion.
Yep.
So
And then bear in mind, you will get more
Gosh, that's the thing.
because you're a lore bard later.
I already have history and persuasion, right?
Yep, you have history and persuasion. Keep going.
I think performer. Well, intimidation, definitely.
Oh, intimidation. Cool. Also, you're clicking them.
Yeah,
Cool. Thank you.
absolutely. Performance. We'll do like oratory or something. We'll do something like that. But we'll do that. It's 2 more. We'll do insight and deception.
Okay, so
So
you
it's my
should
turn?
have the total of 3 and 2 and 1. You should have the total of 7 skills.
Oh no, I have less than that. I have 5.
No, you get more because of College of Law.
I didn't even get to College
Okay.
of Law. I'm doing level 1
Wow.
right now, buddy.
We'll
So-
do Arcana. Why not?
Yeah.
And
Will, calm down. You're not going to die. You're the real
Perception.
fighter here, okay? And
Perception.
your sister will not let you die. Your sister will give you some... Oh, wait, that's not your sister. It's Eric's sister. Never mind. You're
no,
dead.
It's Eric's sister.
You're
Odette
you're
would have
so
killed you
dead.
eventually.
Will, everybody's going to outlive you. You're going to die of old age, crippled, with a
Aw.
broken back. Nobody loves you. All right.
We could have worked it out, Will. We had like a female twin.
Performance,
Could've
huh?
figured it out.
You're going to go with a performance
Yeah.
skill?
Oratory, of course, not like a weird instrument or anything.
Obviously. That's what mine
Obviously.
did. Mine did that with what was his name that everybody hated in that one shot? So Arcana, Deception, History, Intimidate,
Yeah.
Perception, Performance,
Yeah.
Persuasion. Now, as a lore bard, as Ollie was just saying, you actually get to choose, I think it's 3 more skills.
3 more, but of any
Alright.
choice. It could be any of them.
Religion. Sure.
Yep.
I don't know anything about Hobgoblin, but we're going to go to that later, by the way. Hobgoblin religion and what they worship.
Sure.
I have no idea.
Sure.
Religion.
Slight stealth. Those are 2 things that you wouldn't do. Sleight of hand and stealth. Insight could be important.
Oh, sorry. I already have insight, don't I? Oh, no, I don't. Alright, we'll do insight. And...
Is athletics, acrobatics, animal handling, investigation.
no.
Bear in mind, you'll have
Ooh.
Jack of all
I already have
trades, but it-
investigation.
Yeah, okay, you have No, you don't.
So,
you don't have
medicine,
You don't have
nature-
investigation.
I do.
No, you don't. You have intimidation.
I do right there.
Look at it.
Oh, no.
I know.
Investigation. Fine. Investigation's mine now. Happy?
I am.
Good?
I am.
Alright, so medicine or nature, essentially. Or
Hey, step
survival.
off the medicine block. Sabol's good at one thing.
Are you good at that? Okay, fine.
You don't- you can do
Nature
it too.
or survival?
Survival would be cool.
No, I'm
I
trying to
don't know
think.
if
I'm
we
trying to
have
think.
a factor.
Female hobgoblins, in their society are those that handle conversations and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're the ones that handle that kind of a thing.
Mhm.
I feel as though part of that means you need to spend a lot of time on the road, going from one place to the other. Handle animal might be, or animal handling in this game, might be really important for.
No, because I hate animals in all my games. And always.
Why?
I always kill my horses. Always.
Okay,
Scott.
so don't you want to have your horse die, not
No,
realizing that
no
you're riding it
matter
off of a
what.
cliff?
I do. They die.
But
Always.
you'll be good with your. I said okay, fine.
Even if I'm good with it, it's gonna die.
You don't
They're
care about
gonna die.
acrobatics.
Horses die, man.
You don't care about athletics.
Horses die.
You don't care
I
about medicine.
don't care about dying.
Honestly, it comes down to nature or survival.
We're gonna do survival.
Unless you want to do stealth, because like you sneak around and listen to other people tell secrets.
No, survival.
Okay, so I'm going to click on this wheel in the top right-hand corner right here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go over to where it says Jack of all trades at the bottom of the middle. I'm going to check that. When we come back over to core, you'll see that all of your skills that have no check marks next to them have all just gone up by 1, which is pretty sweet. Let's count and make sure you have the correct number of skills. You're going to have 3 skills for being a bard, plus 3 skills for being a lore bard. That's 6. You're going to get 2 more for your backgrounds, getting you to 8, and then 1 more for your race, getting you to 9 skills total. Let's count how many you currently have checked off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How is it we got ahead of ourselves with 11?
I don't know. I wasn't keeping track.
Smooth. We're going to lose survival.
Now those
Yeah,
extra
that's fine.
2 can be put into the expertise.
There you go.
No, it's not how it works.
No, it's not how it works. So choose 1 more to lose. If I had to suggest,
Arcana.
I was going to suggest perception, but Arcana
That
also
sucks.
makes sense
Arcana.
because you're more about history, not about magic. Okay, so
Ah.
confirming 3 for bard, 3 for bard, 2 for background, 1 for noble. That equals 9. We're unclicking Arcana, counting again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good to go there. Your attributes are all correct. Just confirming. That is a 14, a 10, a 12, a 14, a 10, and a 15. A 14, a 10, a 12, a 14, a 10, and a 15. Perfect. Okay, your HD is going to be, you have 3 of them. That's 3. Your bard is level 3. Race is going to be Hobgoblin. Alignment.
Chaotic neutral.
Okay. Chaotic neutral it is. CN. Cool. Okay. Let's see. So many other features to work on right now. So
Did you
many
fiddle
other
with expertise?
Hmm?
Did you do expertise when you did
yeah,
skills?
you get 2 expertise for you to put onto your character. So do you know what expertise is, Aaron? You choose 2 skills that you're proficient with as of 3rd level, which is all of the skills that are currently checked, and you get double your proficiency bonus on them. So you're more or less an additional +2 at this moment. What are your
Alright.
most important skills?
Does anybody have history? Already.
Your
I
brother
think-
has history.
Fuck him. History then.
No, thank you. He's not my type. He's literally my brother. I'm gonna pull up his.
That's
And
fine.
you're not Hobgoblin.
You've already said it's fine. He's Hobgoblin.
Yeah. Damn it. No, we're full-blooded. No, we're only half-blooded brothers. Damn it. That's
What about
okay.
intimidation?
So
Do you
hold
have
on. His
intimidation?
history, Aaron. His history. I'm looking at it right now is a 3. So you'd be way
Oh,
better at
it's
it.
fine.
His intimidation is a -1. So
Oh, we're still gonna do history intimidation.
let's look at
So-
Luca. Let's look at Luca really quickly.
Luca has pretty good intimidation,
Luca's intimidation.
but
Sorry.
then he has that
His
that
intimidation's only a
life
1,
thing.
and his history is only a 2. So both of
Oh.
those things should be better at.
Alright, so we'll go history intimidation.
Okay. I'm gonna press this little wheel over here. I'm gonna go over where it says history and intimidation, expertise, intimidation, expertise. I'm gonna come back to core and see that awesome jump. 6s on both of them. What else you
Nice.
doing?
What do you mean, what else I'm doing?
What other abilities? What else you getting here?
Song of Rest.
Song of Rest. Yeah, we already know what that does. Erin can apply those features to her character. I just want
Yeah.
to go over the decision stuff.
Cutting words.
That's fine.
Cutting words is amazing. Font of inspiration is not you yet. So let's go down
That's
to
it.
cool.
What about
Spells.
the life things where you have advantage and disadvantage?
Oh, the skills.
Your
the
homebrew.
Oh,
Your
advantage,
homebrew
disadvantage.
thing.
that's a really good point.
Okay.
You have to choose one thing that you're really bad at that's general, and 3 things that you're really good at that are
Gosh.
specific.
I was thinking about it just to make sure we don't forget and you just don't have those.
Okay, I don't know.
Might be longer than the stream to think of them, of course.
It might be long for me to stream think about, of course.
No, well, no, we
Um,
can power think this right now. We can figure this out. We're smart people.
So what would this character be bad at? This hobgoblin noble, who has grown up amongst hobgoblin society, is very good at intimidating people, is very good at working people, knows everything about the area and the nation. What would she be bad at?
I mean, sounds like nothing. Sounds like she's pretty amazing, and I just want to be her
Well,
friend.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we should all
She'd
become her
stab you,
friends,
though.
not become her enemies.
So maybe
So
persuasion because
I was
she's
just
so
pulling up.
intimidating.
I was just pulling up what everybody else has. So your brother is good at military tech. Oh, I think you're already in here. Star Wars.
I am.
So your brother's good at military tactics, history, military tactics, history, Dakani Empire, insight, goblinoids, and disadvantage history and arcana for dragon marked houses. He just sucks at those. Your sister's a diplomat. She needs to know about the hobgoblins, but is she an internal diplomat, like one that goes and speaks to other hobgoblins, or is she an external diplomat, one that goes and speaks to other nations in the name of hobgoblins?
I mean, she's so high up in the house. I really see her doing like both tasks.
Okay.
Like I don't know. What she's bad at. I don't involve her seeing as being involved in hobgoblins at all.
So she deals with external.
Yeah, okay. Deal with the external. I'm cool with that because Will's abilities are history investigation of weapons, history investigation of art, persuasion of de-escalating non-violent situations, like talk people off the ledge before swords are drawn. Once swords are drawn, then his intimidation and non-combative situations like interrogation, etc. He sucks at that. So and Star Wars nowhere near any of this crap. So maybe something that helps you with history of Eberron. I mean, you IRL have so much Eberron history. Maybe you should.
I know, it's so difficult. Somebody in chat,
You're not very sneaky.
back in chat, so maybe to give her, she's never good at being sneaky. I'm never gonna be good at being sneaky because it's not like a PC I am. I'm never gonna be sneaky.
How do
That's
we,
something we'd
how do we
totally
You
do.
represent
talk,
that?
you yell.
If we did, Scott, if we did two, I know you want like one like major disadvantage, but if we did like two minor disadvantages, would that be okay? Like one is like disadvantage like sneaky checks, and the other one is minus something else. Would that be
Sneaky
okay?
is a huge thing.
We're gonna stick to the format for simplicity. We're gonna
Format?
stick to the format. So, it has to be
Because
one
I don't,
general
like, see
term. So
her
just I take disadvantage on sneaky. I'm gonna say then wear medium armor that is heavy, and you're like, well, we're
That's
gonna do that
fine.
anyways. And I'm gonna say, so where's the
Okay.
disadvantage? You know what I'm saying?
That's fine. Because if it's stealth checks, that's fine. Being her sneaky about. I don't see her being sneaky on like deception.
Oh, so
That's
bad
I
discretion.
see her being okay at deception. Maybe not the best at it, but like decent at it.
Okay.
If you want her to be like, I don't know, I don't see her being bad at deception.
No, not deception. Maybe she's bad at being discreet in general.
I mean, that's totally giving me RP out.
Hmm?
I'm really
Mhm.
okay at that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm
that's a
not
good one.
I'm not a very deceptive person, so it's totally fine for me to RP.
That makes sense for bitch bud.
Yeah.
It's
You-
fine.
Can't
Yeah,
be
you're
subtle.
It's
Can't
you
be
can't be
subtle.
subtle. It's like when you're annoyed with a situation, you openly roll your eyes at the situation.
That's
That
fine,
doesn't
we
make
got
your that doesn't make your words any less valuable. Like you still make good points and you still say them well, but when somebody says something stupid, you're just kind of like,
it. So how do we mechanically represent that? Just like disadvantage on deception rolls?
yeah. Well,
Across the board?
it's actually you said what we do is
loud
persuasion.
face.
It's persuasion. So
Loud
excuse
face.
me. It's persuasion / deception, discretion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Alright, I like it.
Okay, cool. So don't delete Odette. We're going to
Don't
do it like this. I'm gonna hold on,
Who knows,
copy,
maybe Starbull will be able to raise the dead one day.
paste, and then we're gonna just make Odette color black because she'd be dead.
Oh, this is gonna be one sad thing in a couple of months.
It is. I really like Odette too. It's so sad.
Okay, so now you
So
can
you
start
so early
churning.
for these, okay?
We don't know her name yet, but so your disadvantage, you can do it exactly as I just explained it
It's
to you to
fine.
do.
Sounds good.
Okay.
What about your advantages?
Bitch Bard. Ollie, you want to change the
Oh.
the other part at the bottom there too?
Yeah.
Okay,
So she's
advantages.
like, Markel, where she just has a loud face and can't.
Ooh, Tavalik. That's a good. Ooh, her and Stalwart are gonna be a lot of fun.
Ah.
Oh man, that's a good call. All right, so What was the
It's so
question?
funny because I actually saw like Odette like and Stalbor become like this really close relationship later on.
Huh.
But it's really unfortunate. It's okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
no.
why I think he's actually pretty troubled by it, because I think he did realize they had
Yeah.
something in common.
They did, and it was so sad to see
Wait,
him go.
Are you saying there was going to be love there?
Not like that, Scott. Gosh.
Good friends, magic
Good
friends.
friends.
But it's okay if you guys hit on each other. You live a couple thousand miles apart. It's safe. It's a safe place.
Oh yeah, like Eric and I was gonna say like, oh, would it be okay if I like hit an ollie, like in game? And he's like totally fine with that, so it's fine.
Well, of course he is.
It was fine.
Because Ollie's like 5'2", 82 pounds, and Eric's like 6'6", 340 pounds.
They just pick me up and just...
So he literally goes, Who? This Ollie?
I can't remember exactly what he said, but it was funny. Anyways, the way I met this new character is Markel from Germany, the prime minister or president, wherever she is. I'm American, and it doesn't matter.
Oh, it's not one of the... It's a bit of a weird
loud
one.
face that she has,
Yeah.
where she can't like hide anything at all. I love it.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly how I imagine her.
Okay. Advantages. What are you good at?
I am good at persuasion.
But what?
Specifically...
Specifically persuading.
You said that you
that's
dealt
right.
with the outside
That's right,
races,
that's right.
so...
Specifically with hobgoblins then.
Well,
I
you
love
already
the
you are
interface
you already are. It's already built into your race.
What about persuasion with monstrous races? Like, you go and deal with,
That's a
you know,
good one.
bandits
Who did
and
you
Right?
get your
rednecks.
land
Strong.
from? You got the hobgoblins, the Decani hobgoblins took their
Breland.
land from Brelands.
Breland,
Maybe
yeah.
you were an integral part of that. You're good at persuading
Oh.
with Breland nobles.
I like it.
There you go. One persuasion,
Excellent.
Breland. Done. Okay.
Cool.
Now let's try to move away from persuasion, so we don't just keep riding that same pony.
Alright, alright.
What's a different thing that's important to you? Ollie, I interrupted you. Were you saying something of value or meh?
It was persuasion against monstrous races. If she does go off and deal with other races, that could be interesting. I don't know if it really fits.
Because the other
No.
side of Breland, people that also took some of Breelish land, are the what's the name of that country? Oh, hold on, I got it right there.
The Largo?
No, Droam.
Jerome?
Mm.
Yeah, the hags. The 3
Mhm.
hags.
Well, shh, nobody knows. But
Sorry. I
nobody
knew
knows
too
about the
much.
sisters, okay? But Droam,
Sorry.
that's the monstrous place. If you guys go there, maybe you have
Oh.
ties in Droam.
I don't
I
know.
don't-
It's.
I don't care for that as much. Maybe performance oratory over my crew, like over the people emperor.
You won't need to do performance roles for your crew.
No,
That's the
but
thing.
what if my character was involved in the military force somehow, and she was promoting her military, like her
Your brother's good at that.
battalion, her
Your bro-
battalion.
Your brother's good
My
at that.
brother sucks at it.
No, his history, military tactics,
Damn it.
history, Draconic Empire is amazing. So meh.
I don't like him.
So
What about something to do with etiquette? I don't know about it though.
She's
Ooh.
bad at deception, so she's
Yeah.
kind of like the
That's
soup-
true.
So she picks up the spoon and like drops some of the soup off of it, and she's
I was
like,
like, fuck.
"This is runny."
Okay, so either
How
oh,
is this stew?
intimidation or religion. I don't know anything about the religion of the.
You know what?
Is that
Religion,
hobgoblins?
and because of the fact that you've been around, like, I like the idea that you know a lot about not the sovereign host, the other one there, what's the other
What
religion?
is it? I don't know what the hobgoblin religion is. I know nothing about
Not
it.
the hobgoblin religion in general, the other,
Silver Flame?
no, not the sovereign host, the other one.
Oh, Dark Six. Wherever
Yeah,
they
the
are?
Dark Six, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you know a
Okay.
lot about them, because not everybody does.
That's interesting. Nobody else has that, as far as I know,
So, yep,
in
it's
the party.
so the primary religions are Silver Flame, Sovereign Host, Dark Six, Blood of Vol, Cults of the Dragon Below, Path of Light, Path of Inspiration, Undying Court, Keepers
Yeah.
of the Past, and the Volcor. The only one here that does not ring a bell is Keepers of the Past. I'm totally going to look that up right now.
Sorry.
Keepers of the Past are bards and clerics who determine which ancestors will guide newborn Oh, it has to do with a type of elf.
Yeah.
It's an all elf only thing. That's why it doesn't sound familiar. Dark 6. So Dark 6
Dark
just to remind you, there's the Devourer, the Fury, the Keeper, the Mockery, the Shadow, and the Traveler. I imagine hobgoblins choose one of those and worship it.
I have to be honest with you, Scott. The only one
None
I
of them are lawful,
know is the Devourer, because I played a worshiper of the Devourer. I don't know any of the other 3. Or 4, 5, whatever.
I kind of bastardized them for my settings, so I know a little bit.
So I'm not familiar with them. I don't know what hobgoblins worship. I tried to look it up earlier.
Okay, so
and I couldn't find it.
Devourer, Aaron, Devourer is destruction, evil, water, wealth, favorite weapon,
Yeah.
trident. Fury,
No.
neutral evil, passion to drive madness. It's evil, madness, passion. Keeper, neutral evil, death and decay. Mockery, neutral evil, treachery over honor. The Shadow, chaotic evil, dark magic and corruption of nature. The Traveler, chaotic evil, cunning and deception. I mean, the Traveler, chaotic neutral, it's just like, where's the fucking lawful evil one? I suppose.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what the hobgoblins worship in this world. Like,
Yeah.
I know there has to be
You-
like a
you
thing
could go
for
with
it, but I don't know
Orion?
what it is.
Of the Sovereign Host, you can go Orion, lore and magic, brother of Onatar. I mean, knowledge, law, magic. It's lawful neutral god, and just interpret it in your own evil, twisted way of lore and magic. You know what I mean? But,
I guess. But like, did the hobgoblins have their own pantheon where they just like
No.
had like ancestor worship? Like they swear the Dark 6? Like that's it?
Yeah, I mean, those are the primary faiths of all of Eberron. So I'm gonna Google it right now.
Kinda
But
garbage.
honestly, yeah. But
Kind of garbage. Like, I guess she worships the evil god. Like, and that's just it.
Well, if you don't like the
Well,
idea,
well, remember,
Well, yeah,
remember,
either.
in this world, alignment is very
I know
gray.
it's very gray.
Yeah.
Nothing is like black and white, and that's fine. But the Dark 6 are evil, and none of them like fit. Like none of them are lawful neutral or lawful like.
none of them have the kind of thing that would,
Right, they're not like
even
lawful
in their
X.
domain, would fit. In this
Right.
game.
It actually says, you ready for this? Religions for Dargun, ancestor worship, foreign religions.
Ancestor formula. So it's probably like a weird like ancestor worship. Like
You could. Well, it's kind of close. Everyone's had
And-
like.
I guess
History
we
on
can do
your
that, and
ancestors.
Scott can just make up it.
I mean,
as we go
sure.
along.
Yeah, sure. Sounds good.
It would be pretty
you wanna
similar
do
to
that?
History Decani Empire, but you know. not
No,
quite.
no.
It'd be similar, but
Because it's a different
Different
approach.
flair.
It's a different approach to
Exactly.
history, right? Like, because history is about accepted facts, whereas religion's about truths.
Exactly. Yeah, that could be interesting.
it could be really interesting. There was a couple of books I read a while ago that could fit. I could talk to Scott about them.
Okay, so you
ideas.
want to do religion, ancestral, ancestor worship.
Yeah, and we'll just have to come up with something up later on.
Okay, sounds good. Religion, ancestor worship as an advantage. Done.
Cool.
Cool.
Okay.
So like Eric is really good at remembering like somebody's significance, like Dakani history of like what their significance was in politics, and you're like what their significance was as a role in culture,
Right.
you know, stuff like that. So cool. All right, moving on. You have one more of these, and we move past this, and we can get a Calthanis.
Oh, I have one more.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Yep.
Intimidation? But against what? Goblinoids in general?
Meh, that sounds
Or
boring.
does Eric already have that? I don't know, Eric's are.
Well, it says on that paper right there. Hold on.
Well, I haven't looked at his paper. I'm not the DM.
Everybody in chat can look at the paper.
Worry about any of this.
Everybody in chat can look at the paper. He has he has insight of
Isn't chat
goblins,
special?
not intimidate. Insight of goblins. Actually,
Okay,
nobody
okay.
has anything that makes them particularly good at intimidate. You are the most
Excellent.
intimidating
We'll
person.
do that then.
Yeah.
Against what? Just goblinoids in general, or
Mm,
in relation to goblinoid politics?
yeah, I would say.
Political intimidation.
Yeah, intimidate goblinkin or goblinoids.
Okay, We'll do that then.
Okay.
Are you writing all the sound bites? Because I'm not.
What?
Excellent. Thank you, Ollie.
Yeah.
Ollie's putting it onto the spreadsheet that all of us have access to, and chat might be following along with, but don't worry.
I hope so.
All right, Erin, so you're done. You got your 3 ups and your 1 down
Fantastic.
to recover those. Your 3 advantages are persuasion, Breland, religion, ancestor worship, your ancestor, of course, intimidation, intimidate goblinoids. Then disadvantage is persuasion and deception of discretion in general, in which case we get a Cathanas dance. Woo! Nixon's done a Cathanas dance. Woo! I love Cathanas. 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 Okay. Thank you, Cathanas. We appreciate the little dance that you gave to us. I hope Cathanas sees this at some point in time and realizes we're making fun of him. Okay. After that, we got to do spells, Erin. Is that the last big thing we got to do for you?
I mean, I personally view like personality traits, ideals, and flaws as bigger, but it's fine. Spells are fun.
Oh, I mean, listen, Erin, if you want to throw shade my way,
Spells
how
are
about
easy.
how about you roll for health
Spells are
points?
easy.
How about you roll for health points?
No, absolutely not.
Why not?
I take
Taking
the average.
averages? Yeah.
I take the averages.
Average.
I have a level 9 druid who had 42 HP because they rolled and got really bad rolls.
Fine,
It was
fine,
sad.
fine. Okay, we'll do spells probably near the ends there. We'll keep building your personality, even though I think we already know. I
Personality.
think we already know what she's like.
We
Oh,
need to put it into
absolutely.
words.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mighty Rick over here. You see him in chat? Yeah. Hey, Erin, why don't you play a Warforged, huh? Why don't you play a Warforged? We can name your
All right.
Warforged Sandeep.
No, it's fun. It's fun. Let's
That hurt me
race
too.
this
I just
character.
lost the wall.
Yeah,
Start
we'll
over.
erase this. You can play a male
We'll start all
Warforged
over.
named Sandeep,
Start all over.
and
Nope, we'll start all over.
and yeah, and
And play
Stand deeper.
yeah, Sandeeper. Like, hello, welcome to Sandeep. You know what? It's funny too because I wasn't wearing my costume, because I was like busy that
That
morning.
is funny.
No, it's funny because like I had every intention if he died to rip it off of me, like Sandeep, no, but I wasn't wearing it, so now I'll have to like come up with something funny to do with, yeah. All right, moving on.
Character's gonna be so mean.
Okay, so
So
let's
mean.
go.
Are you gonna bully your brother into doing
I'm
stuff?
gonna bully my brother.
Absolutely brilliant. Are you the older sister or the younger sister?
Older sister.
Of course,
Yeah.
Of course.
I've got 2 older
Oh, I
sisters.
didn't pick that.
All
It's already
right,
decided.
all right. Is Will still in chat? So what
I
is
am
it?
the older sister.
Flaws, bonds, ideals, and so first of all,
Personality trait.
what is your flaw? I think you should literally just write bitch bard.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's the best way to do it.
Well, I don't know. My flaws never came into play with Odette. I played them. I didn't get like benefits for them at all when I played them. But it's fine. So whatever we choose,
Well,
bitch bard works.
do you want to say something a little bit more elaborative than bitch bard?
She's incapable of being nice to your younger brother, and family who is beneath her.
Anybody's believer, I'd imagine.
Namely family, but really anyone.
Okay, got it in there. Exactly,
All right.
exactly what you just said.
Exactly.
I don't
what
have it
said.
open big enough to check. Sorry.
Exactly what you just
Wow. All right. I
said.
will fix that later.
Bond. What is your bond?
Her bond is obviously her family. Same as her weakness.
You can write.
Uh,
you can write these things. I don't need to type it
I
for you.
can.
Actually, if I type, I have a lot of hotkeys set to my. So I keep going. Shit! Don't do that.
I've done that.
Yeah.
Unless it's showing up on Twitch, I'll write it in later.
It
If
is
it's
on
showing
Twitch.
it now.
It is
Well,
showing
yeah.
up on Twitch.
Oh,
Okay.
Right
look at that.
now.
I'm
Okay,
displaying on
so
Twitch.
Her bond is obviously her
I
family.
should just have it. I should make it bigger so it just like covers your face, so nobody has to look at you. So he said
rude.
he says with love. With love. You know what we'll do? We'll actually cover Ollie, because we genuinely We genuinely don't care.
I'm just
about
kind of
Ollie.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, we
I was
genuinely
like,
don't.
well, I'm not gonna sleep anyway.
All right. So, her bond is her family.
Yeah.
Ideals. I struggle with ideals. I don't understand the difference between ideals
Well, let
and
me open
bonds.
up the noble section
Oh, thank you, Ollie.
for the randomized new ideals.
Yeah, thanks, thanks, Ollie, for being like helpful and stuff.
Gosh.
Yeah, I'm just kind of here. But bear in mind, I don't really know my alphabet, and I went past noble looking for N.
It's funny because Eric and Will have like nothing to do tomorrow.
Ideal.
By the way.
Right?
What do you mean? I'm sorry.
Eric and Ollie have like nothing to do tomorrow. Like Eric, sorry, and Will.
Oh,
So the first
Eric
one
can
is
sleep in
respect.
tomorrow forever.
Respect could do.
Nah, respect's
Respect is due to
fine.
my position, but all people, regardless of all people deserve to
Mm.
be treated with dignity. Nah, you're a bitch. Responsibility.
Odette had that one. No, it didn't fit at all.
Responsibility is the whole. It's duty to respect authority of those above me, but those below me must also respect mine. You know, it's not entirely out there.
That could be fair.
Independence is the whole. I must prove I can handle myself without coddling of my family. That's chaotic. But then you're going to save your brother, so you know, who knows
Fuck
about
him.
that.
For reasons.
Power. If I can attain more power, no one can tell me what to do.
That's fair.
Family.
Evil. That's
Blood
fine.
runs thicker than water
I'm neutral.
is not entirely. And the noble obligation. Just I don't even need to read it. That's just not possible.
I like that one. If I can take more power, no one can tell me what to do.
Yeah, I think it fits the whole thing.
Yeah, done.
Yeah.
Full power.
I'm just wondering if her character
Power
is,
man bard.
if her character is RIP, should I throw my face on top of it and just leave it there? Forever?
Don't disgrace the dead.
just
We already
for-
have a necromancer.
Listen, I'm just thinking of Tantus right now, and I'm just like, oh, you know, if Tantus was here, he would totally be, you know, just like grabbing her corpse and, you know,
Funny
defiling
thing,
it
I
by
think
bringing its
I've,
soul
I've,
back.
I've told you. My Thursday game has their Oathbreaker who can raise the dead, and no one. But you know, most parties have the thing. You shouldn't raise the dead. That's it. They've never mentioned it. They're just like, that's really useful. That's so. They're in a dungeon right now, and they literally like dumped open the bag of holding, and like a skeleton in armor went out and like raised it, and was like, yep, he's our friend.
We had a campaign
don't
like that
care.
before. It was in Eberron, because that's not abnormal here. But at least Aaron wasn't like, guys, can I play a different necromancer? Can I play a cleric from Karnath? And
I was gonna say let me play a wild mage. By the way, I contemplated for like 2 seconds. Like I'm playing wild mage.
it's
gonna be
still
fine.
not. It's still not funny.
Fine. It's funny. It's funny.
I think Frank's Wild Mage never really did anything. He had something that was like, he actually did run Wild Magic in that one shot, where if he touched anyone with his hands, they instantly died, and he might also die. So that's why when like people kept trying to like heal him and stuff, he was like, "Nah, I'm gonna just back away." But Wild Magic can be entirely boring sometimes.
That's. I don't like wild
So-
magic.
My character looks good. I like it. I'm gonna re-look at Bar later on in this week. But for my personality traits, I feel like that's gonna depend on my relationship with Eric and what we decide to do with that. Do I hate him? Am I okay with him trying to help him?
I don't know if his backstory is written down
I
anywhere.
don't know. Like, I wish he was a part of this, but he's not.
That's right. You know what you do every time you guys argue, you just be like, you know what? You might as well spread them.
Super rude. Gross.
So
You can't reference your own bots.
Thank you.
it's in chat, so I was like, yeah, I gotta say.
know.
All right. So so you're not gonna do personality traits now? Come on, you can do it.
Don't make me open up the
Like
book.
I said, it depends on what Eric says to do and what we decide to do as characters. Unless you want to tell me how he is as a character, I don't really know much.
You know a lot.
So-
You've played with him for many hours now.
Yeah, he's super
Yeah, but
quiet.
that's not
He doesn't do
family.
shit.
That's
He doesn't do
out in
shit.
the field, right?
And I actually don't know his character at all. he was super quiet about it this time.
That's weird. I think he was just too
I
lazy
know,
to
right?
talk.
Normally, I know about his character.
Okay,
Yeah.
you can hold on
And,
to personality traits for a little bit. That's fine, because we're already understanding personality traits in general anyways.
The Valveric is right. Mommy loves me more, so it's obviously gonna be a part of it.
Exactly. You are writing personality traits is
Half sister.
older sister. You know,
Yeah.
that really says everything that we need right now.
It's true. I'm a great older sister, so I got that down.
Aaron,
Mhm.
what's let's go over spells then. Let's get the spells
Yeah.
out of the way. Oh, and you have tool proficiencies with 3 instruments. You're gonna have to choose what those are, but that's not super
3?
important right now. 3 instruments bards get. Yeah. Yep. You also get a bunch of languages. So let's go with spells.
Alright.
Bards have some pretty amazing spells. Like they have some of the best, one of the best spell
They
lists
do,
in the game,
but
in my
not
opinion.
cantrips.
No, they're cantrips like cutting words. Are you kidding me? Fuck yes. Cutting
No,
words.
Cutting words isn't a cantrip.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
Yep.
Not cutting words. I'm sorry. Vicious mockery.
Yeah,
Fuck
vicious
yes.
mockery is amazing. I
You
love
have
vicious
to.
mockery.
And you're only
Obvious.
getting 2 cantrips. It's not like you're like,
Oh,
oh
there
no, I
might
have
be
all
one of
these
the
to
bard
select
cantrips,
from. You're
actually.
getting 2 cantrips. One of
Do I
them's
also
vicious
do?
mockery. Yeah. One of them's vicious mockery.
No, I have 3.
You're level 3. You have 2.
I'm level 3. I have 3. Oh, I'm looking at cleric. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Okay, fine. I have 2. It's
And then you
fine.
can-
It's fine.
Okay. So what is your other spell?
I will point out for
Oh.
first level, just because I want to mention it, you can have a spell called Unearthly Chorus from the new Unearthed Arcana, where you literally make such a racket that what is it? It gives you like advantage and stuff. You make like such a noise, it gives everyone, all your allies, advantage. I think
Ooh.
you can charm
That's
people.
cool.
Oh, what's it
Is
called?
that in these starter spells?
Unearthly Chorus. It's in the Sparta Sustos. I'm trying to read it quickly. So I was just like, Bard spells. But that's first level. That's not
Starter
cantrip.
spells.
Okay, why don't we finish up cantrips first? All right, all right, sir. Let's look at cantrips.
I was just excited.
Let's look at cantrips. Okay, so there's Blade Ward, but that doesn't work for your character type. Dance. Honestly, Friends is amazing. Message is amazing, and Minor Illusion. Do you have Minor Illusion, sir?
No, I don't.
Minor Illusion's useful for trying to get points across, for elaborating and telling
Exactly.
tales and stuff, for sounds and visuals. Message is good for message, and
Prestidigitation is just useful.
We'll do
And Friends is
Prestidigitation and
like-
Vicious Mockery.
Friends is aggressive negotiation.
Yeah, we'll do. See, the problem with Friends is that when you start like trying to negotiate with somebody, and then you start casting a spell right in front
Friends
of
is the one where they
You don't
remember
cast
our-
a Aaron, you don't cast a spell. You literally its casting time is actually no. Friends is somatic immaterial.
Yeah.
Oops.
them. It's a material. Like, also, you're casting a spell in front of them, and like, what are you doing? They're like, no, you're my friend now.
Well, all it does is give you
It's
advantage on
weird.
charisma checks, and remember they're pissed off at you afterwards.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
weird.
It's not suggesting
They're
where
all of
it's
a sudden
full-on Jedi
casting a
cantrip.
spell in the middle of the marketplace,
Mhm.
and then you're like mind raping them. So I'm gonna do Prestidigitation and Vicious Mockery, because those are safe.
The Great Worm just said, minor illusions plus the keen mind fate. The GM can never deny the accuracy of your illusions. Test me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that before. It's fine. I'm not gonna do that. And for first level spells, I get what? Spells known 6. That's 4 and 2. Potentially.
So did you choose your other one? Are you positive you know which one you want?
Oh yeah, Prestidigitation and Vicious Mockery for sure for cantrips.
Never be muddy ever.
Yeah, never mind ever.
Okay.
I'm
so
noble.
I think the prestidigitation is kind of funny. You totally I get it. Trust me, I've done it a trillion times.
Yeah.
But I'm just kind of like, in this world, maybe that's not even necessary because there's so many other ways to pull off exactly what you're trying to do there. You know what I mean? But hey, it's your character. I'm not gonna shit on it.
Mhm.
But it's always better when you
Yeah,
do it
and
yourself.
then we end up in the woods somewhere, the farms.
Ha.
and we're getting,
You know,
not to point out specifics, but maybe we're getting, mind raped by psionics, and nothing we can do about it.
Psionics don't exist in this world, do they? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, Aaron.
Fuck you,
They don't.
fuck you, Scott.
What are you talking about? They don't exist in this world.
First level spells, I never thought Sudden Awakening was that good, but it does kind of work with a bitch bard. All the sleeping creatures around you suddenly wake up, and they can stand up instantly. It's like, if she's the one keeping watch,
Yo,
she'll just yell.
Hey!
Or it only has verbal components too. You literally just yell magically. Oh.
So
Charming.
for first level spells, definitely Cure Wounds and Dissonant Whispers. Amazing
Dissonant Whispers
spell.
is so good.
So amazing. Heroism maybe? Identify maybe?
I was looking at Identify.
Do you have Identify? Do you want to get
No,
Identify?
no. Don't have any. I don't have really any of these actually. Aside from Tasha's hideous laughter.
Yeah, the problem with this character concept is that I'd be really careful not to step on Styleboy's toes if he's gonna be like also support wizard.
Yeah, but you're already pretty amazing just with weapons, so it doesn't really matter.
Hey, Ollie, I finally got you back on the screen. So we can see your face.
Alright,
Were you
sure.
gone?
He was because I had him covered up by like the Western class, but I just kept fiddling with the
Wow.
overlays while I'm waiting for you to
But
think.
then there's some spells that Starboy can't have. Starboy can't ever have Fairy Fire, you know?
Fire
like
is
that.
really cool.
Yeah, it's a really useful spell, and
So heroism, identify, definitely cure wounds. We're definitely gonna take cure wounds, and probably detect magic too. To be honest. So right now I'm looking at.
Did you like the one that he had suggested to you though?
Which
I'll
one?
have to chorus. I'll have to. Like,
Oh, I didn't look at that. I have it up. Like I had the Unearthly kind of up. It's
Okay.
Unearthly Curse.
there are a bunch of first level spells.
It's
for Bard.
it's verbal
There are
only,
5.
concentration up to 10 minutes, 30-foot radius. Music of a style of your choice fills the air around you in a 30-foot radius. The music spreads around the corners and can be heard from up to 100 feet away. The music moves with you, centered on you for the duration. Until the spell ends, you make charisma performance checks with advantage. In addition, you can use a bonus action on each of your turns to beguile one creature you choose. That's funny because you're bad at that. Within 30 feet of you that can see you and hear the music. The creature must make a charisma saving throw. If you and your companions are attacking it, the creature automatically succeeds. On a failure, the creature becomes friendly to you for as long as they can hear the music and for 1 hour thereafter. You make charisma deception checks and charisma persuasion checks against creatures that are friendly by the spell with advantage, which is useful because you're often at disadvantage. So, for being beguiling or what's the word I'm looking for, being deceptive. So actually, this does not directly counter your bad stuff. Like this actually is good. I don't know. That's a cool spell. It's creepy too.
It's creepy.
There's also Guiding Hand, which is Guiding Hand would be good lore-wise if you were traveling to other places, because Guiding Hand is literally like a clairvoyance in Skyrim. It's like, oh, you want to go this way? It's this way. It's like a little first level spell that does that for up to 8 hours. Just guide you direction you want to go. And then the other ones are Sensor Motion and Puppet. I have, so probably not worth that. Though I haven't used Sensor Motion yet.
What he's saying is, please don't take those spells when your character dies. I'm hoping she leaves a book behind.
No, I mean you totally can. The thing is, like, Sensor Motion isn't actually that useful because it's like you want to use it during interrogation, but it has verbal and somatic, so it's very obvious you're doing it.
Guiding Hand reminds me a lot of what we want to do for Odette once she got her dragon mark.
It's all skill.
I do like Unearthly Chorus, but I also definitely want Cure Wounds, Detect Magic, potentially Identify, if Styleboy doesn't have those.
Nope. But not that he won't ever get them, you know?
Yeah.
But
Um.
What?
I'm just laughing. Okay, let's see. So I was pulling a wheel. I was distracted by. So let's see. Known 6 spells in total. Did you select how many spells yet?
No. I said cure wounds definitely. Detect magic definitely. Identify definitely. And either heroism or whatchamacallit? Earthly.
Are you writing these down, Aaron?
No. Definitely not. I'm totally gonna read it all later. It'll be fine.
So I'm like,
I don't know if
it's
more.
138. I'm not applying these to your character sheet and adding macros. I'll do that later.
Yeah. No, do it later. But for my second level spells, I'm looking at now. Unearthly Wind and Zone of Truth would be so cool while I spend the Kundrak Bard. Just saying.
Zone of Truth, it would be would have been awesome. I mean, that would have been
Oh,
fun.
it's so cool! Alarm, Zone of Truth, that would be so cool. Okay, it's fine. Cloud of Daggers could be really cool. I'm looking at like zone spells. And like single target debuffs.
Single
guys
target debuffs? Like,
Yeah. Like nothing at this level.
What is this level 2 spells you're looking at?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to be a bitch, you can have Magic Mouth. Or Knock. That's actually pretty
Knock's pretty useful, especially
pretty
to do it
useful
double
and pretty
for
fitting
rogue.
to me. I imagine you wouldn't have patience for locked doors.
Yeah.
Just
I'm done
open.
with this. I like that a lot, actually. I'm done with this.
Exactly.
Ooh, Phantasma Force recommends
Yeah.
somebody in chat.
Phantasmal Force is pretty
it has
good.
been mentioned like 30
Sorry.
times.
I haven't been looking at it. I'm sorry.
Unseen Servant has
It's
been mentioned too,
amazing.
if you
It is amazing.
It has been mentioned several times. I do remember it. Phantasma Force is illusion.
Can I even have Phantasmal
Yeah,
Force?
illusion spell.
I can. Hello.
Mother effer, my keyboard is being so weird.
This is the boring part of like character creation. Where it's like, well, me and Scott are both like rating different things,
Boring
and then
part.
we'll come together and come
What are you
together.
talking about? This is the best part.
Yeah.
Looking at the
Best
spell
part.
list.
This is the.
This is the best part. Picking spells.
Just wait
I
till we
love
have
it.
like all players' guides, and we're like,
Well, but they're in this book.
yes, which we're basically already doing.
Welcome to my entire life. Always. Ever.
I played 4th edition after all the books were out. That was me, and I basically all I did was make characters for people. You know, that was it.
I'm sorry that you had to
Pre-mod
experience
character.
that. It sounds horrible. You should probably just,
Why do you think I have all these bad habits, Scott?
Aaron, you should play. Yeah, no diagonal. Aaron, you should play. You should get Skywrite. That's like the most powerful spell ever.
I just clicked on that, by the way.
Aaron, just get the
Look
spells.
at it.
Get the spell Skywrite. It's amazing.
Oh,
Skywrite. Hashtag win.
get that.
I mean, enhance ability. I could totally see you scolding your brother. Be like, could you be useful?
Do I
And-
have enhance ability?
It's somewhere.
Oh, I do.
Yeah,
do.
yeah, it's level 2.
I found it.
And it's great.
It's okay.
It's handy.
It's okay. It's not as good as 3.5 counterparts. Like, it's not.
Yeah, but I don't care about that, do I?
I do.
So hold on. Second level spells. You're
Little
grabbing
mo-
2. Yes, 2 second level spells. Phantasmal Force is 1. What's the other one?
I don't know about Phantasmal Force 1.
Yes,
I
it
didn't
is.
agree to that.
Y-
I didn't agree to that.
Aaron, Yes, it is.
I barely read through it. I read through one paragraph and
Aaron?
stopped.
Aaron.
Phantasmal
Like,
Force is a
I'm
long
done.
spell.
Aaron.
It's a long spell. I don't want to read it.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Do you want the summary of Phantasmal Force? You force people to have nightmares and it hurts them.
How about this,
Oh,
Aaron?
oh,
Aaron, you want the
okay.
summary of Phantasmal Force? It works against intelligence investigation, not a will save.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
Alright, fair.
It's intelligence saving throw and then intelligence investigate. Like,
Alright.
that's powerful.
So,
Like the cool
we'll
thing about a
do
bard is you can
that.
choose all charisma and intelligence based saves. Like,
Yeah, it's neat.
and either Cloud of Daggers or Knock.
God, Cloud of Daggers is boring.
Yeah, Cloud Daggers is...
Oh, fuck you. You're boring.
Cloud Daggers would be good if you weren't also an amazing melee character.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You control
Alright.
locations, but those locations
Well,
will be
Warding
controlled.
Wind. I still want to play my one character.
Dwarf.
Not my dwarf. Oh, that would be for the dwarf too. But the this is the
Actually, I like Warding Wind because it has more. First of all, it's only a rebel component,
Oh,
and
fair, fair.
it does more than just combat. Hedges out vapors, gas, or fog. Extinguishes unprotected flames in the area. Torch sizes are smaller.
It's pretty sweet.
Deafens you and other creatures in this area. Difficult terrain for other creatures. Attacks of ranged weapons have disadvantage if they pass in or out of the wind. Like that's really cool because it has like additional non-combative features as well. I mean, 20-mile-per-hour winds. I can imagine that making a halfling's day very miserable.
the other one is Knock,
Nah,
which
fuck
I'm
Knock.
okay with because
Fuck
we have
Knock.
I like Knock.
You
We
have.
don't have anyone who can sleight
We
of
don't
hand.
have anyone who
You,
can like.
you want
do
you
that
want to
kind of
knock?
thing.
How about you get the big fighter dude to shoulder it?
All right, so I like Warding Wind.
I'm a
also.
DM. I know that some doors can't be shouldered. Although I did have a druid turn
I'm
into
also
an
a
elemental
DM,
to
I
go
also-
past one of those doors.
But I also know that the doors that can't be shouldered also probably can't be fixed by a second level spell.
No, so Warding Wind, I really like the idea because of the versatility. Phantasmal Force, I
Yeah.
like the idea of because of the versatility.
What's Zone of Truth?
Huh?
Zone of Truth?
Uh,
I like that one a lot.
because my problem with Zone of Truth is
You don't
this
like
is-
Zone of Truth, the DM.
no. I'll tell you
I love
exactly.
Zone
I'll
of
tell you exactly why I don't
Never
like Zone of
liked
Truth because
Never liked
because Zone of Truth works great in a book. It works
Yeah?
horrible in a game because you go, I'm going to ask you this question, and then they give you a fancy answer to not answer the question.
Yeah.
You go, yes or no, and it's like,
Answer the question.
and it's like,
but
it's like,
Scott,
but
that's exactly my character. My character's not about.
Yeah.
but
Thunder Fudge at all.
but it's like, well, then the whole point of Zone of Truth is to pose like it's supposed to be like when you're playing in a fantasy setting is to have that like, oh, how about we do? I don't know.
You know what, Scott? You can totally roleplay that, and my character could be as direct as possible.
Listen, we've done Zone of
Who
Truth
she
before.
is.
We've done Zone of Truth before, and it's literally one of those. You guys go, well, they're not saying yes or no, so we're gonna murder them. And I was
yeah,
like,
exactly.
I was like, well, this is not.
You know what?
It's a spell
I'll
where it's
take
like,
Zone of Truth.
okay, they made the saving throw, so I'm just gonna
Uh-huh.
cast it again. Oh, they made the saving throw, so I'm gonna cast it again. They made the saving throw, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna long rest, wake up the next day, then cast it again. Oh, they failed the saving throw.
Yeah, but
They
I'm not
didn't
that kind
answer
of PC,
yes.
though.
That means it's a no.
But I'm not that kind of PC.
You were in that party.
I was in that party. I was not in that
You were in that party,
So, you know what? I think I'll take Zone of Truth.
and you had
Not
you,
every mook
you were
in
the
world
one.
knows what
You were
Zone
the
of Truth
one
looks
with the
like.
sword in your hand. You may not have been the one casting the spell, but you were the one with the sword in your hand.
That spell almost screwed me over as well, as you recall.
Just saying.
So I'm gonna take Zone of Truth.
Awesome. I'm gonna make every save always accidentally.
Always. I know you will. But I like it. I like it as a Hobgoblin
I
noble,
also like it.
like knight character. Like I love it. We're gonna do it. Oh, can I play not a Hobgoblin, but a Abjuration Psionic instead?
Nope.
What are they called?
Nope.
I know I can't, but what are they called?
Mystic.
Nope.
I don't know, but pick your.
Githyanki.
Oh, Githyanki. Oh God.
No, I know I can't, but can I?
No. Not gonna play Githyanki.
Damn you.
Gith have a very specific role in this world, and you're not fulfilling it.
do.
So how many second level spells did you just choose?
2.
Which ones?
I chose Zone of Truth.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the other one? Did I not choose another one?
There was Sky. Nope, not Sky.
No,
there was Warding
Phantasmal
Wind.
Force. But I was
Phantasmal
like,
Force.
I don't know.
Phantasmal Force is amazing.
Haven't read it all the way. Can't
Re-
feel it.
read it really
There's
quick.
3 paragraphs here, and I'm tired. So.
I spelled Phantasmal with a P, because you know that's a thing.
It is a thing.
I spell Phantasmal with a P. So
It is
first
a
level
thing.
first
It
level
is a
spells.
spell with a PH.
I meant an F. See, tired. Tired.
I
Okay,
did the
alright.
right thing.
So we'll do Phantasmal.
No, I spelled it the
Phantasmal
wrong
Force
way.
right
I
now
just
until
was saying it
spell
wrong. What?
So yeah, that's good. Phantasmal Force, the PH.
Phantasmal Force.
F.
I spelled Phantasmal with the F. Sorry.
Alright, so that's my character.
So no. What are your first level spells? Tell me them.
I don't know. I didn't write them down.
What?
Okay, let me try and remember what you said. Cure wounds.
Yep. Healing.
Yeah,
Cure
cure wounds.
Cure wounds. Not healing
Cure
word.
wounds.
Let me open up the thing.
Heroism and not a Nothing Chorus. I'm not sure about that one yet. Either a Nothing Chorus or Enhance Ability. One of
Yes,
the two.
that was it. You weren't deciding.
I haven't
on one.
decided with. We'll decide later on.
Um, hold on. The other one was Cure Wounds, Healing Word, Heroism.
Not Healing
No,
Word.
not healing word.
Detect Magic.
I meant Detect Magic.
Detect magic.
And then what were the two that you were contemplating?
I really want to Identify. And
That's a wizard spell, not a bard spell.
is it not?
Well, it is,
I
but
was looking at
wizards
bards.
wizards can do the whole. Hey, I've got 8 trillion spells. This is easier for
Yeah.
me than you.
But I wasn't sure if he was doing that or not yet.
I mean, when he has money and the ability to do so, absolutely he will.
Yeah, you have to throw me Odette's
Yeah.
inventory too, by the way, so I can
No.
ransack it a little bit.
They are all.
Respectfully.
So maybe we'll do Enhance Ability for now. We'll say.
Ollie, let me put it this way for you. Odette, you now have permissions on Odette.
Okay.
Well
That's-
then.
I can just ransack Odette, and then
Fine.
I'm just gonna
I mean, you already had
Fine.
your hands all over her,
Let
so.
it go.
reading her spellbook. That's gonna be real suspicious.
Erin, Charm Person, Comprehend Languages, Disguise Self, Dissonant Whispers is insanely powerful.
Stop it.
What? Did you know what your 4th spell was?
Not Charm Person.
I didn't say it was. I'm asking you.
Oh no.
Dissonant
Either
Whispers.
Enhance Ability or
Enhance Ability is the
No, 'cause
second.
yeah.
Enhance Ability is 2nd level, not 1st level.
Enhance Ability. Oh yeah. Sorry.
The cool thing about Dissonant
Yeah, you
Whispers,
haven't
Dissonant
nothing
Whispers
new.
actually scales, as does Charm Person. Those are both scalable spells. So Charm Person works on 1 person, but 2nd level works on 2, or 3rd level works on 3. Dissonant Whispers
Yeah.
does more damage as it goes up. Dissonant Whispers also forces the target to make a reaction movement, and a reaction movement triggers an attack of opportunity, which is
Exactly.
super useful when you have fighters in a party.
I'm familiar with Dissonant Whispers. We're gonna choose that one. We're not gonna choose Charm Person at all.
Okay. So Dissonant Whispers is on the potential. Illusion Script is no. I personally think Identify is a bad idea, but it is certainly useful, especially immediately so, since you literally just got a magic item in the party, even if you yourself have not seen it yet. Silent Image has a million uses for it. Sleep is incredible at low levels, and you can always switch it out.
Sleep is okay. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of illusion spells either, to be honest.
Okay.
Don't care
Tasha's
for them at
Hideous Laughter is wonderful. I'd say Unseen Servant, but you have 3 Seen Servants, so
I took Tasha's laughter.
it's a good spell.
It's very Stalgor.
Bane is boring. Animal Friendship is awful. Honestly, Earth Tremor. I mean, Fairy Fire, Featherfall. Healing Word is, I guess, it's a bonus action heal. Yay. It comes down to Dissonant Whispers, Identify, because you were contemplating it already, and the Unearthly.
Yeah, I
course.
prefer Dissonant Whispers.
Dissonant Whispers. It is.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Dissonant Whispers. And you got vicious mockery. Vicious mockery. Where are you? And then what was the other one? Cantrip.
The other cantrip was prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation. Coolio. Alright, so Vicious Mockery, Prestidigitation, Cure Wounds, Detect Magic, Heroism, Distant Whispers, Zone of Truth, and Phantasmal Force.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one of those spells is literally never going to be successful ever. Yeah, I know, the giant. He made his save again. Oh, who'da thunk?
Sorry.
I'm just busting ovaries here.
Mm-hmm.
Just busting ovaries. Okay.
Odd way to put that.
I think it's funny that it's called Toll the Dead because every time I see it, because like the way it's written, I always see the word Troll the Dead.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
I also call it Toll the Dying all the time, where it's like it's not even right.
Okay, so spells it already has here how many you can cast. Cool. So Erin, this is the basics of your character, pretty much done. Oh, tool proficiencies. You choose your instruments.
What kind of tools are common in Hobgoblin
No,
side, Scott?
instruments, music.
Yeah.
Musica.
What kind of music are common in Hobgoblin society, Scott?
Drums.
Drums?
Bagpipes.
Big drums.
I want you to have bagpipes.
3 different kinds of drums?
I have
Bagpipes?
dwarves doing bagpipes.
Bagpipes are cool.
It seems to fit to me.
But dwarves and Eberron are more banker-esque. Like more harp and flute, in my opinion. So, what do Hobgoblins do, Scott? And Eberron?
Fiddles. Didgeridoos.
Those sound good. And oratory.
Oh, that's not a tool. I mean, you're a tool, and you talk a lot. But how do you spell didgeridoo? Didgeridoo. I have no idea how to spell didgeridoo. I think I actually did. No, I didn't spell it correctly.
So Scott, we spent a lot of downtime at the end of that session.
What's
There
a lot
would've
of
been enough hours
what's
for
a
me.
lot? What's a lot of downtime?
Well, there was preparing at House Beneath, and then there was after raiding, and then there was meeting up with the gnomish woman. So there's how many hours do you think that would have been?
Very, very, very few.
Okay.
6.
Okay.
Why?
Six. I can go with 6. I'm stealing Odette's spells right now.
Oh, no, you have tons of time.
Rude.
You have tons of time to take her spells. Assuming you have
it takes
the gold.
2 hours for a spell, so 3 spells seems pretty reasonable for me.
No. You can take all of Odette's spells. You have time for that.
Sweet.
You have time to take every
Badass.
spell if you have the money to afford it. Which you would just take it out of your...
Take it from the bank.
Yeah. And since, there's 4,000 gold pieces, that's 1,333 gold pieces. Plus that last gold you put on Odette's forehead. Because, you guys couldn't evenly split it. So you just let her take it to her grave. Here's your payment.
For the record, I'm keeping track of the bank right now, and it's a party bank.
I'm fairly
So
certain
I'll
my
be
family
reasonable.
would have taken care of my funeral arrangements.
Yeah, I know. Because you were always expensive. What's your third instrument? We have drums, we have didgeridoo, we need one more.
Oratory doesn't count? Counted in 3rd edition.
This is, by no stretch of the imagination, 3rd edition.
8th edition. We'll just do harp, because harp is apparently equivalent to everything.
I don't know what that
Always.
means.
Like harp, I don't know, I feel like every single character I've had,
The fucking musical instruments.
I feel like every single
Sounds
character I've had
No,
is
but-
a Christian harp.
She doesn't
Like,
care about that, Ollie. She cares
my-
about what has a hobgoblin vibe to
Yeah.
it.
I
Like,
know, yeah, but there
my-
might be some weird ones.
My Earth Elemental character was
Ooh,
Christian harp. My
horn.
Drow was Christian harp.
Yo,
Like
horn.
everything is Christian harp.
Horn.
Horn? Oh, horn! I like that a lot.
Horn.
Do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Something different. That's fine.
Horn. Done. Nailed it.
Mhm.
Okay. Awesome. Bye Attic, bye Great Worm, bye everybody
Bye, everyone who's falling asleep.
that's fallen asleep because we're just traveling on about. Hey, it's cool. We're getting progress. We're meeting
Traveling
a
on
character.
about
Listen,
character
I have to
creation.
make my new backup character for roll for it, and I'm probably gonna
Yeah.
do it on stream. I'm not gonna do it right now. And I have to make adjustments to Delilah if she lives, because I don't know if she's going to or not.
Character
All right.
creation takes a while. Actually, thank goodness for Ollie being here because if it's just me and Scott, we'd be drolling on forever.
Oh my God, Ollie, you make things easier. Ollie,
I knew I should have stayed.
Scott-
stay with me
Scott and
always.
Scott and I drag on forever with character creation. Like, we
Aaron,
just...
what's your weapons of choice? Because you're proficient in medium
Yeah,
armor.
you get to choose.
You're proficient in medium armor, shields, and 2 martial weapons of your choice.
Can I have a greatsword?
Yes.
Greatsword.
But you can't use a shield and a greatsword.
That's fine.
You're gonna be a bard with a greatsword. You sure?
Yeah,
You sure you don't want a hammer instead?
Warhammer is better, and I feel like Roll20 is biased towards Warhammers.
Why?
I rolled so well Warhammers on Roll20.
No,
matter
you
what
had a
character I
plus.
play.
You had a plus 13 chance to hit.
Whatever. Fuck you. I rolled so well. No, I want to have a greatsword.
You were welcome to have a greatsword. I just thought, because again, you do you, Aaron.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where, again, females in Hobgoblin society aren't usually the warriors; they're usually the diplomats.
course.
So they tend to have less, I don't know, standard combat weapons. But
I'm
if
a
you are going
diplomat
to
with
be,
greatsword.
if you're going to be a warrior, I was like, oh, maybe a hammer would be fun because you can, you know, literally use the line, "It's hammer time."
Yeah, no, of course. But no, I'm a diplomat with a greatsword. It's fine.
I imagine it's a pretty fancy looking greatsword too.
Yeah. It's
No,
beautiful.
it's a shitty cheap one.
No, fuck you.
She's the one who gets to decide when I draw it. So.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. It's 50 gold pieces as it is. How are you affording that? Just saying. Just
I'm a
saying.
3rd level character.
I
Yeah.
don't know if that's gonna give you
Yeah,
any extra money.
But according to all the 3rd level characters, still have to roll for their 1st level
Oh, yeah.
gold, and according to Maggie, you get to do that, but get 2 extra trinkets. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, maybe you'll have another weird trinket. You do realize Stylebot actually thinks that
My
because
trinket
of
was
that
super
card,
cool.
Odette
That-
knew she was gonna
Oh.
die there. That's what
So-
Stylebot thinks now.
Okay, so Odette's trinket was technically just a generic tarot card with their face on it. I made it a death card because I thought it was fun,
Yeah, Stylebot
And
And
it
the
was.
truth comes out.
Die.
and it was fun. So it worked out well.
He thinks this was all part of your plan.
Aww,
He's a weird dude.
I'm sad Odette died.
Okay, so great sword it is.
Great sword. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. I want a great sword.
Yeah, I was saying maul. It's literally the same thing, but it's bludgeoning instead of slashing damage.
I'm not familiar.
Maul.
Yes,
It's
too.
just 2d6 bludgeoning instead of slashing.
Is it really?
It's just a big old
Yeah.
spiked mace.
Those bad
Yeah, we'll
guys,
go-
those bad guys that you guys kept fighting, what they were hitting you
Yep.
with, the ones with 2 attacks, had mauls.
We'll do them all then.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
well,
fine.
I thought you preferred the sword over the hammer.
I prefer the hammer of the sword. To be honest, I didn't realize there was a mechanical equivalent for bludgeoning.
Oh yeah, it's a mechanical equivalent bludgeoning. Yep, exactly
Yeah,
that.
so we'll do them all.
Okay. You have another martial weapon that you can be proficient with, that is not already on the bard list.
So we'll do Warhammer then. for
So
that
you want
one.
to go 2 bludgeoning weapons because you already have short swords, rapiers, long swords, hand crossbows, and all simple.
Yeah.
Okay. So Warhammer, you're gonna walk around with a Warhammer shield, a maul, and what
Mhm.
medium armor?
What medium armor are
Are
there?
you going half plate? 15 plus shit. That stuff's heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy, and I get.
Disadvantage on stealth, which I don't think you care about.
I don't care
You
about
clank
that.
around.
Are you a diplomat that clanks around in 40-pound half plate armor? How's that only weigh?
You
40?
want people to know
absolutely.
when you enter the room.
Exactly. Thank you, Ollie.
And it's gonna be shiny. It's gonna be
Clank, clank,
fancy.
clank.
I can see it already.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Um,
15 plus.
Tavalic Maul is
That's
2d6.
Yeah.
Great sword is 2d6. The
Absolutely,
1d12
half
one is
plate.
great axe.
Mm.
Half plate. Minus to yourself. Totally fine with that.
Wait.
Disadvantage on self max or sorry, Dex max.
Okay. So it's 15 AC flat. If you bust out the shield, it's 17 AC, and that's because you have no dex.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's fine. We'll make it work.
What do bards get? Charisma and dexterity save? No, charisma will save, I think.
Let me get the book. It might do it automatically on that sheet, actually.
It probably does.
It
Hold on.
usually does.
Yeah, it's dex and charisma, which is good because your dex isn't good, so that helps you out a bit. Cool. All right. So a half plate hammered diplomat.
Yeah.
I know it's expensive, but it's a level 3 character. That's why I don't care about That's why I don't care about it being so expensive. Like, it's a higher level character. Like, literally, the party just got over $1,000 in gold. It's not Erin's fault she died. I'm not going to penalize her because she rolled poorly and I rolled
You gotta
well.
give the introducing characters something cool.
She has to walk in with some cool
cool.
armor. You know, she has to walk in with half plate armor with a shield and a hammer. I mean, all that stuff together is gonna, like, all of her equipment together is gonna come up to probably close to 1,000 gold pieces, which the whole party is gonna have all the equipment they've had thus far, plus over 1,000 gold pieces each, you know, and so on. So she'll live. She'll get by. Okay. So 15 to 17 AC without any spells even being thrown on you. That's pretty solid. Anything else there, Erin? You adding this to your character sheet?
Yeah, eventually.
This is 5th edition. It's 750 gold for
Yeah.
half plate. Okay.
All right.
Is there anything else?
I think that's it. I still want to talk to Eric about like in his relationship with his
Are you
stepsister.
gonna go?
But
You gonna go poke him and wake him up?
Yeah.
Did you say
he's asleep right
stepsister
now.
or half sister?
Half sister? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It was my mistake.
I know the relationship with him and his parents. I honestly don't remember the relationship with him and his sister.
Like we actually talked about relationship with him and his family quite a bit when he was making his character. Just because he's not.
Oh wait, if
As
I remember
good.
correctly, you're younger than he is.
I don't remember.
Actually, if I remember, you're actually younger than him. Yeah, you
Bitchy
are.
younger sister?
Yeah,
That's
because
Bratty
okay.
younger sister?
his mother is gone, and his father remarried. He's kind of like Cinderella. He's kind of like Cinderella.
Oh, so sad.
Yeah.
And you're the
He
evil
really
half
is.
sister.
Ha!
Yeah, I'm definitely his half sister. I can't remember how old I am compared to him though.
Same dad, different mom.
I know it's the same dad, but we'll figure it out. I'll talk to him. We'll talk to you about it. We'll figure it out before next week.
So you automatically take 5, so it's 10 plus 8 is 18 plus 3 is 21 HPs.
Mhm.
Cool.
And we will name her and figure out what she is.
Yeah. No. We need a
No,
name.
no.
We need a
We
name.
need now?
Ollie wants to go to sleep, but he can't sleep without having a name for
I
his
don't
character.
know.
I do.
Ollie-
I'm
Ollie
good at
needs
names.
to. Ollie, correct me if I'm wrong, but you do not draw pictures of your characters till you randomly generate their names.
Exactly. I randomly
I don't
generate the
know.
names. So, literally, when you said, "Oh, what's the name of your friend?" I instinctively went and clicked the random generator button on my computer, and then was like, "No, I don't need. I'm not the DM right now." It's such an like in me now.
Hobgoblins, Eberron, names. Let's figure this out. Wait, what's her last name? I know her last name already.
Oh, where's Reich? Hold on.
Already figured out.
Yeah, that's half the problem.
It's his name is Reich Mur. That's M-U-R Talan. T-A-L-A-A-N.
Hold on. Okay.
I don't know if that means that is. I don't know. I think Mur. I think I can't remember the structure of it honestly right now because I'm tired. But I'm pretty sure like one is the family name, one is the. It's like one's the family name and one's the something else name. I can't remember.
Well, that makes it super not easy for me to figure out.
So no, because you'll still have Myrtilon because one's like the family name, one's like the clan name.
Myrtilon.
Yeah, the dynasty.
Yeah, and you're gonna carry your father's names, so it's literally just the first name that's gonna be different for you. Because sorry, so Dakani is the tribe, no question. You're from the ancient Dakani tribe. The Dakani tribes don't really exist anymore. So you're from a
Right.
smaller tribe, and then within that tribe, there's also your family name, the family name that you carried from back when you served the Dakani, and now when you're in your current tribe. So you have the Dakani lineage, but that doesn't matter. You are probably Mur is the family name, and Talon is the tribe. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying I'm Scott Davis of the, I don't know, badass DM tribe. It's not actually a thing. No DM is badass. We're all nerds.
We're all
I-
nerds.
I'm gonna have to sleep on this because I don't know enough about like Goblin phonetics of definitively.
Well, you're gonna
Say
have to
a
wait
name yet?
slightly longer for your picture then.
I know it's fine. I'm sorry. I'll get back to you tomorrow. I promise.
I don't believe you. These feel like lies.
I promise. I've never like skipped on a name. I should have figured out a character first, like to get the feel for it.
I need a meter.
I can't find like
I need to like invite her out for coffee.
an online thing for me. I have coffee. Yeah, can I have coffee?
No. I'm saying I need to invite her out for coffee. I need to get to know who she is.
I do. Have to decide.
Okay. Well, anything else we should talk about this character before we call it a night and Ollie goes and dies somewhere?
Crawl
It's
under my
very
bed.
bright, like outside.
It's very bright outside.
It's very
Very
dark,
bright
like outside, in my place. But yeah, that's it. Gotta
That's it?
figure out this new character. I'm super
So-
excited for it.
So
I love character creation. It's my favorite part of D&D.
Bitch Bard, the nameless character, has officially been made.
Myrtilon. Bitch
So
Myrtilon.
I guess we're going to celebrate one last time, finishing up the stream with a good old fashioned Calthanis dance. Calthanis dance. I love Calthanis. He makes me so happy. There we go. Am I in beat with him? I think no. He goes so fast because he's a GIF. He moves so fast, so
I don't even know
fast.
what's going on.
You just gotta watch Twitch.
You have literally a button to summon in that you do. Okay.
Of course.
Now I understand the dumb joke.
It's Calthanis.
Yeah, well, I can't. Literally, it's behind my microphone. Calthanis is just like hiding back there last time. I was like, what are you doing? I'm not going to question it because you're just, like weird. It might be an American thing. It might be a family thing. Because Erin didn't question it.
No.
She just caught it the first time it happened
Yeah.
forever ago. But wait a second. That says, what if there was a DM that stood on top of a plane while shooting guns with an eagle on their shoulder? That
Still be
still
going,
sounds
yeah.
like a super nerd. Why do they need to prove themselves that hard? I'm just saying, they're trying really hard to not be a nerd. We all know the truth.
Totally something Scott would do.
Stand on a plane, shooting a gun with an eagle on my shoulder? I fucking hate birds. And I hate planes. So,
The
no.
real cool thing is loving life.
And with that, we're going to thank you all for coming.
Hi guys. Thanks for
Bye.
sticking around.
Do I
That's
get
character
one more high five from you guys before we, is that a
Oh, which was it down here?
yeah
down here?
Yeah, Aaron
Down
to your
here?
left.
My left?
Yeah, there you go. That works. 1, 2, 3. High five. What? Get it?
This is a terrible thing. This is terrible. It shouldn't become a thing.
All right. Thank you all very much. It was an awesome night. Catch y'all later.
Oh my
Bye.
goodness.